Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and greetings. Ali Shanmo here. Today with this video and another one which is coming up right after this, we are getting back to RC helicopters. Yes, getting back to RC helicopters. I was craving for those mini 3D helicopters, or maybe 3D helicopters, and the sound of the blades. Anyway, getting back to the RC helicopters, I have started practicing on real flight simulator because my 3D skills are quite rusty. My fingers or thumbs now are used to the aerobatics on FPV racing quadcopters, but not the inverted going helicopters, because orientation completely changes when it comes to 3D RC helicopter. They are much more complicated when it comes to orientation. So I have started practicing again, and I believe I have enough to do fair reviews for these upcoming two helicopters in my video. Today in this video we are going to take a look at WLTOys V950 RC 3D helicopter, which I thought would be a small one when I ordered, but turned out that it is a big 450 size helicopter. Now when it comes to the helicopters, as they grow bigger in size, when they crash they break easier. So bigger the helicopter, easier it will break upon impacts or crashes. And that is why I say the best way to learn to fly RC helicopter is a real flight simulator. If you cannot afford that, you are a kind of guy who wants to go out and fly, well, get yourself some mini micro 3D helicopters, and they actually take the crashes with a smile and don't break that easily compared to these helicopters, which will break really easily upon impact. Anyway, this is WLTOys 950 3D 6G switching helicopter. In 6G mode, it has a 6-axis gyro, so it's extremely stable and very easy to fly for beginners or learn to fly for beginners. And in 3D mode, you can perform 3D aerobatic tricks, only if you know how to do that properly. Alright, so this is a 450 size helicopter with the 6G gyro system, and of course it's capable of doing 3D. Now, let's take it outside the box and take a closer look at it. We will prepare it and bring it out today. I'll not do too much 3D on this. We will fly and get my thumbs ready and get my skills back, and then we will see what this helicopter do. But until then, we will see how this performs. Okay, that was it. Inside the box we got a user manual, we got spare blades, spare tail blades, and some spare gears, and one screwdriver and one hex head driver. That's all spares you wanted to give us, WLTOys, seeing that how this will break upon first impacts. Anyway, alright, then we have a balance charger, okay, with wall adapter. We have a WLTOys V950, I believe that is it says on its canopy. This is the V950 helicopter, and it's a 3D helicopter, collective pitch helicopter, as you can see from the main rotor head and swash plate and everything. But right under here you see an 11.1 volt 1500 milliamp battery. I might be able to squeeze other similar type batteries. Okay, and after that we got an El Cheapo type looking radio. Thank you very much, WLTOys. Check this out. There are screws, there are things rattling inside this high quality radio. Anyway, the radio isn't much, only 4 buttons here, 2 sticks, and idle up switch plus throttle hold switch. So the most important basic things, and of course as again I said, El Cheapo radio. There you go, the rattling starts again. I have to open it and take that thing out. Thank you very much, WLTOys, for adding extra work for me to take that rattling things out. Alright, taking a closer look at WLTOys V950 RC helicopter. When it comes to the build quality, it is okay. I mean, it looks good, quality-wise it's fine. It's not that high quality thing, but it is fine. I was expecting a belt drive or shaft drive tail rotor on this kind of 450 size helicopter, but I am surprised to see that we have a motor driven tail rotor. Now I'm not sure how good it's gonna be. That all depends on the speed of this motor and the gyro system inside this helicopter, and we will see how solid the tail lock is on this helicopter when it comes to do aerobatics and punches in and punching out, and punching in and punching out with the collective pitch setup. Right, now let's move on to the heart and soul of this helicopter. Okay, removing the canopy. Okay, don't expect too much for this canopy. It is a nice and good looking canopy, nice build, but I'm sure it's gonna break upon first impact very easily. Not to mention, don't try to step on it. Okay, here is the heart and soul. Let me zoom in. This here is a 6-axis gyro system. Electronic speed controller is right under it, and I see a brushless motor. Sweet. Nice. I see a brushless motor, so I'm not worried about the power. However, I'm worried about the quality of gear, because sometimes if the material for the gear is not good, you will be buying a whole lot of gears, because they will rip upon first crash or first impact once the propellers, the main rotor is stopped. Next, the swash plate construction is all plastic. Now that worries me, that how good is this plastic that they have used here, because if it is not that good quality, we are soon gonna get to ordering the parts and repairing the swash plate. So I have to be very, very careful flying this thing. All the parts are complete plastic. Okay, after that, when it comes to the servo, honestly speaking, when I look at the servos here, okay, really honestly speaking, I am very disappointed, because these servos look extremely cheap quality, and I'm not sure how long they will survive with the load they will be getting from this helicopter. So overall, I will say construction wise the helicopter is good. Overall, the system looks very neat and clean. The setup is nice on this helicopter. There's a brushless motor and 11.1 volt battery, so it should have enough power to perform various aerobatics and of course a good flight. Now, rest all comes to how well this helicopter will fly and how well it will hold with my rusty skills. So let's wait until we see the flight of WLTOys V950 helicopter, and we will conclude after that. I hope I will not crash it. Thank you for watching the video, and thank you very much for your continued support towards my work on YouTube. Please subscribe to my channel and stay updated for all the regular video uploads. If you like this video, please hit the like button and share the link over your social sites.